Hello, my loves. Welcome back or welcome to my channel if you're new here. My name is Alma and I am a mum of two living in Orkney. And on this channel, we talk all things business, motherhood, and homemaking and how we can have all of it without facing burnout. Now, this is a slightly different video to my usual talking head videos that you would see on a Wednesday evening. But I thought that I would share this because no, I love watching videos like this. So I thought that I would share mine. So this is my vision board for 2026. To be more specific, it's my vision board for Q1 of 2026. And I really wanted to film this in a really intentional way, not rushed and not performative and not as a big new year, new me moment. Just me sitting down, closing the year, and gently preparing for what's next. I really want to start by saying this straight away because I think it really does matter. I don't create my vision board first. Not me getting a text halfway through. I actually don't sit down and start cutting images and hoping that somehow my life will catch up to them. For me, the vision board comes after the work has already been done. After the thinking, after the intention setting, after the goals have been clarified and broken down. The vision board isn't the dream, it's purely the reminder. So before I even start touching images or anything visual, I always start with intentions. How do I want this year to feel? How do I want my days to look like? What actually matters to me right now in this season of life? Not in 5 years, not in some future version of myself, but right now. And once I'm clear in that, I then set my goals. Not huge and not overwhelming, nothing that feels so far away that it's completely disconnected from the present, just honest goals, grounded ones, and goals that fit the reality of my life, my motherhood, my energy, my capacity, and most importantly, the season that I'm in. And then I take those goals and I break them down into quarters. And this is probably the most important part for me because I don't want to be holding the whole year in my head at once. That feels heavy. It feels unrealistic. And it's the quickest way for me to feel behind before I've even started. So I only ever ask myself one question at a time. What does the next quarter need from me? Not the whole year, not everything all at once, just the next 3 months. And once I've done that, only once I know what my intentions are and what my goals are for that specific quarter do I sit down to create a vision board. And even then, I'm super intentional about how I do it. I don't want my vision board to feel out of reach. I don't want it to look like and feel like I'm staring at somebody else's life. I don't want to feel aspirational in a way that creates pressure or distance. I want everything on that board to feel like it's within arm's reach, close enough that I can almost touch it. And when I can look at my vision board and I want to be able to say, I can see how I'm moving forward to this. I can see how this fits my life right now. I can see myself getting closer to this week by week. Because if something feels so far away that it disconnects me, it doesn't motivate me. It just makes me feel like I'm not there yet. And I'm not interested in building a life that constantly feels like it's happening in the future. I want to be able to live it right now. So I'm choosing images. I'm not asking, is this impressive? Is this big enough? Is this what I should want? I'm asking, does this align with the goals I've already set? Does this reflect the season that I'm actually in? Does it feel supportive and not overwhelming? And if the answer is no, it does not go on the board. Even if it's helpful, even if it's tempting, even if it represents something that I want one day, The board is for the first quarter only. That's it. I think a lot of people get stuck with vision boards because they try to put their entire future onto one page. And then they wonder why it feels disconnected or heavy or unrealistic. But when you zoom in, when you only focus on what's right in front of you, everything changes. The goals feel clearer, the actions feel simpler, the progress feels visible. And honestly, that's what I want. I want to be able to look at this board week to week and see movement. Even if it's small movements, especially small movements actually, I want to see myself moving forward. And this way of doing things really keeps me grounded because it keeps me present and it keeps me out of comparison and it keeps me really focused on my path. I'm not chasing a version of me that doesn't exist yet. I'm just building the next layer of the one that I'm actually already living, and that feels so much calmer. And as I'm putting this board together, I'm holding the intention that this isn't about control. It's not about forcing outcomes, and it's not about making myself do things that are out of the comfort zone. It's about direction. It's about reminding myself that I'm choosing to prioritize this season and I'm choosing to prioritize the things that are for this season. What I'm saying yes to, and just as importantly, what I'm saying no to. Closing this year, I'm not trying to rush forward. I'm not trying to reinvent myself. I'm just choosing to move into the next season with clarity instead of chaos, and with intentions instead of pressure, and trust instead of urgency. So, if you're watching this and you're thinking about the year ahead, and I just want you to know that you don't have to do it all at once. You don't have to have a 5-year plan. You don't have to have a perfect vision. You just need to know what next small step looks like. And then you get to build from that. I am really grateful for these quiet moments to reflect and reset and to gently prepare for what's next. This feels like the right way to close the year, and I am so excited to step into the next one slowly and intentionally and on my own terms. I am so excited to see what the next year holds for me and the amount of amazing adventures that we are about to have in the next year. Just it feels so surreal. This last year has changed so much in the way that I live my life, in the way that I parent, in the way that I mother, in the way that I make my house a home. It's just been so beautiful. So I'm so excited to spend the next year with you guys and build this little corner of YouTube and the community in general and see where this takes us. So thank you so much for watching, and I will see you guys on Sunday for the first vlog of 2026. I can't believe that I'm saying that out loud.